time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
All right, Tampa.
First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Refsnyder gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 7-3 on their last homestand. Anytime you win 7 out of 10 ball games, you are feeling super confident right now. They know they travel well. Their fans are going to come out on the road without question. Let's see if that fires them up to continue this hot stretch.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Three balls and a strike to count to Alex Smith. Matt Duffy waits on deck. The 3-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left.
Benintendi in pursuit. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And it takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far this year against southpaws, Cron brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there. 1-2. Ramos leads off first with one away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounder, and that is off the first base bag. And this is by Moreland and down the line, a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And after all that, 1 run scores, but a potential second run will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Hit back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
That was a strike, huh?
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Drilled to the right side, and the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 4 for 13. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead one. They're down 2-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carlos Gomez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and two strikes to Carlos Gomez. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up unbeaten. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Down the first baseline. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. is laid off, and the count runs full. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Ramos is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. In the air to straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Matt Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Duffy stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Standing in, C.J. Cron. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. His fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Miller. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Home on third. Kiermaier over at second. Echeverria at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is in the air out to right. Home backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Riding in once again, Carlos Gomez, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Carlos Gomez.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. Hard liner to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
If you think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Malik Smith. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Duffy is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nope. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 delivery. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Pedroia on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Devers stands at second with no outs. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A little bouncer. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gomez. And foul. No hits to this point. One strike now from Archer. And he lays off for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to second, but the throw is wide. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. It swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-2, here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. J.D. Martinez will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
How about it?
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Get him down.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 2 costly errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
How about it? First baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count is 1-2 now. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Moreland sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Matt Barnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Matt Barnes.
Here's Echeverria now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 4.
The shortstop, Echeverria.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Lifted down the line in left. Devers into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
All right, let's go.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's a strike.
The count is 1 and 2.
Echeverria on second. Miller on at first with nobody out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
One ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
So stepping in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Still 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. They trail 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 69, Ryan Weber.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Ramos might try to make a play on it. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, captain Christian Van.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out.
He's going.
He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Thornburg is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. That misses. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays 2. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Skied into straightaway right. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a pop-up now. Home is there for it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Gomez. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two and 0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Popped him up.
Coming in is Benintendi, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Alex Colomé comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count, 3-2.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped down the line. Reined in. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 fouled away. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for the Red
save
Sox,
situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Into the box now, Matt Duffy, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Kimbrell playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the captain, number 40, Wilson.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Both Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eduardo Rodriguez wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.